how to bleed a boiler. Now you will see the bubbling here. This is the air that is coming out of the boiler, out of the system. And as you can see, I have the water running. This is the hose. I have the one that you want to bleed. It's open up. Those that you are not bleeding, they are closed. They're in closed position. Now, always remember to put your zone valve in manual. As you can see, I'm doing for second floor. This is the second floor, and here I have it in manual position. The third floor remains in automatic position. As you can see, it's in automatic position. Same thing goes to the first floor. It's in automatic position. Now, always make sure that you shut off your boiler before you start doing this. So my boiler is shut off. Okay. I'm checking on the water now. It is still bubbling. So now I'm gonna put it into the next hose, the next bucket, where I can continue to observe the bubble. Once it's no longer bubbling, you know that that particular line has been bled. It is now clear of air. So now it continues to bubble, and we are going to wait until this begins to clear up. Now we can also increase the pressure here for it to come down. As it comes down, as you can see, continue to see the air coming out from the system. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to empty out the other bucket, so I can have another bucket. I can have a bucket to fill it up again once the other bucket is filled up. Okay, so I take it and I throw it into the drain. Throw it into my drain here. I return here. My bucket. Still checking on the air. Seems as though it's a lot of air in this particular line. Now I observe this particular line. As soon as after bleeding the first floor, I observed that when I turn it back on, this pipe began shaking. So if you're getting a vibration when it is shaking, most likely that is the line that is filled with a lot of air. And here we go, we continue to observe it. Now you can see that it's clearing up slowly. But we want to continue to bleed it to the point where you're no longer seeing not a single bubble. So we continue to see bubbles. We can see to increase the pressure some more. So I'll increase the pressure and see what is taking place here. Now, hope you can see. Now it seems as though it is flowing steady now, no longer any bubbles. Now what we can do, we can check to see, we can bring it down we can slow it to see if we continue to see any bubbles. Now I have it turned off, but I'll just turn it back on a little to see if there is any bubble coming out. Okay, so we're going to turn it on some more to see if we have any bubbles. And I'm using 2 5-gallons paint buckets in order to get rid of this water from the system. It is better this way to do it, so that way you can actually see the bubbles and to give you a clearer picture as to what progress is being made as far as allowing the air to exit from the heating system here. So we have the water, seem as though it is flowing much better than before, right? So we continue to absorb it, and it seems as though it is coming out a little much clearer. So after that, what we're gonna do now, we're gonna shut off the pipe. We can increase the water, see if we see any bubbles. Okay, it's running pretty okay at this time. As you can see, it's much at even flow now. So we can turn this water off here, and what we're going to do next is that we are going to go to second floor that we're working on. This is second floor here. This is second floor. Going to go back to the zone valve, and I'm just going to turn it back on to automatic position. And here we go. It is now in automatic position. So we are going to turn on the rest of the water to see what's going to happen. Okay, that's one. So now we're going to, the third floor I did not do as yet. So we're going to do the third floor now. Okay, the third floor, you're going to do the same, we're going to repeat the same process. Because as you notice, and if you heard that sound that it made just now there, that is an indication that there's air in that third line as well. So we're going to turn the board off. The other two lines, we shut those off. We leave the third line on. And on the third line now, we're going to go and we put the zone valve into manual position. So we're going to put it in manual position. We're going to start emptying out the water. Now let's see. Now you hear that? So we're going to empty out this by the meantime. And empty out this water here. And get ourselves an empty bucket. So we can have another bucket available. Okay, now well, there doesn't seem to be much bubble coming out from this one. Can increase it a little. Okay, it doesn't seem as though it's getting that much bubble, but we're gonna still check to make sure that we don't have any bubbles. We're gonna increase the flow of the water here. we're gonna observe down here to see if we are seeing any air bubbles. We have a smooth flow, so most likely we don't have that much air in this line. So we should be good as far as this one is concerned. There's no air, no more air at least. Initially we had some air coming out, so we don't have any more at this time. Water has been running for more than 30 seconds, which is the usual time that it takes for the bubble to exit from the system back into our. So we are gonna shut this off. Gonna go into the zone valve. We are gonna turn it back on. So it's back in that position. We're gonna turn this on. Okay, so turn on that one, and we turn on that one. As you notice, we didn't hear any noise, so that gives us an indication that the system has been bled. So now we are going to turn back on our main power, and we listen to the boiler to kick in. Now, as you can hear, its system is filling up once again. Boiler is getting ready to kick on. And there we go. So there we have it. So this is the process of bleeding a boiler. And I hope that this helps you with your heating system for this winter. So wish you the best. Give me a like and subscribe to my videos. Okay, bye for now.